Here we have the light, here we have light, and this black pen is our shadow. The solar eclipse, where we have our shadow onto Earth from the moon. We still have our light going towards the moon from the sun. It'll cast a little shadow.
An annular solar eclipse happens when the moon doesn't quite line up with the sun fully. Because the moon's orbit is at a 5-degree tilt in comparison to Earth's, that means that the moon doesn't always directly line up with the sun. Those are annular, and from Earth, it appears that the moon is sitting directly on top of the sun with a white corona surrounding it.
So a partial solar eclipse is when the moon doesn't come fully in line with the sun. So if you were here and the total eclipse is here, the moon would only block part of the sun. At the perfect angle, you get a lunar eclipse, which means the shadow, the sun's light's coming at the Earth, it hits the Earth, and it goes like this, and the moon just happens to fall in that area.
A total lunar eclipse happens when the moon falls directly into the shadow of the Earth, with the perfect shadow. So when the light comes and it hits that perfect shadow, it's called the umbra. This dark pen represents the umbra, and this space between the light and the pen represents the penumbra. That's where the lighter shadow happens. When the moon hits the lighter shadow, that's not a total, but it's still in the shadow of the Earth. It's just in the lighter shadow surrounding the Earth. When the light passes through the Earth's atmosphere and the shadow falls on the moon during a lunar eclipse, the moon can sometimes appear red or an orangish color because of the gases and the light. When the moon is coming out of its circle, almost back to where it started, the moon is partly in the sun and partly in Earth's shadow. This is called a partial lunar eclipse. When this happens, part of the sun is still illuminated, but the other part is in the shadow of the Earth.